Here we go again. Hello, Bushcraft family here. I got some exciting news for you. We kind of knew it was coming, and we seen people working on this vaccine, but here it is. Before we get started with this, if you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. Like us, share us out, all that fancy stuff. Let's get to it. Funded scientists develop mRNA bird flu vaccine to prevent human infections. Yep. Two University of Pennsylvania scientists are co-inventors on patents for using mRNA technology as vaccine platforms. Yep. They're getting more money. I'll get into the money part here shortly, but federally funded, that's, our government is paying for this. Funded research has developed an experimental mRNA H5N1. I'm getting all these numbers and letters out. Bird flu vaccine that they said highly extensive in preventing severe illness and death from, the bird flu. Now, I also got a well-known doctor to speak about this also, but remember how I've been talking about this, that it's the bird flu has been going from, our birds, now it's in our cows, it's been in our deer, you name it. H5N1 is all through America. It's in the milk. Excuse me. But the news comes as the U.S. and European nations consider vaccinating workers deemed as a risk for contracting the bird flu. That means, dun 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 dun, mandates for people who work around, anything that has the bird flu. That would be farms. That would be, milking industry, bakers. The list goes on. Anywhere that they would come in contact with anything that has to do with any of these animals that will be on this list will be mandated to, hit the juice. And again, it's the U.S. and European nations considered vaccinating workers deemed as at risk for contracting the bird flu. We thought this was over, we wouldn't have to do this stuff anymore. If you want to go to work, you have to get the thing. If you wanted to fly on a plane to go on a trip, got to get the thing. I thought that was over. No. They found a way. Now this is not set in stone or anything yet. U.S. News and World Report, as other media outlets reported on the study, which was funded by the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, National Institute of Health. Why do you need such a big name for your company or whatever it is? National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, National Institutes of Health, and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Imagine have to say this every day. Where do you work? I work. Oh, okay. Now comes we got a Dr. Robert Malone. He is an early pioneer of the mRNA vaccine technology and an outspoken critic of U.S. federal biomedical corruption during the sickness pandemic. You know what it is. Called the news coverage and the study investor hype and fear porn. That's the doctor who pioneered the mRNA stuff. He's calling what is happening investor hype and, the fear thing. There's no evidence of human to human transmission of H5N1, Malone has reported. He also said research would need to show that there's a responsible baseline between ferrets and humans to claim the vaccine can prevent severe illness and death in humans. Okay. So far, I reported the second person or third person, depending on how you look at this, was infected, had the bird flu. Everybody else that's had it, a few days and they're good to go. And again, there has been no human to human. That means said fella got the bird flu and gave it to his girlfriend. That would be human to human. And he goes on to say a lot of stuff. It's big hype to spread fear to get money for more of this bogus thing that is backed by the government. It's kind of scary what those in power will do to control the public. Here's another little tidbit here. Remember what I told you about the money? The University of Pennsylvania is a $11.1 billion enterprise. This study, or whatever you want to call it, but according to its press release, Malone, the doctor, referred to the school as a pharma R&D because of how much of its efforts focus on researching and development of pharmaceutical technologies, to make a profit. And I don't want to get too much more into this because it's a lot to do with, the stuff that was forced on us, forced on many of us, to get, if you wanted to go here or there, or you wanted to work, or different things. there is a lot of talk here about the future of this being to where, again, like I said, the United States and European nations this is already on the table. It's already ready to go, so to speak, of vaccinating workers deemed as a risk for contracting bird flu. And I hate to say it, it seems like we're going down the slippery slope again. And the last time a lot of people paid the price, unfortunately, a lot of people had a lot of health issues. A lot of them are not here no more. It wasn't because they caught something. It's because the juice turned on them, so to speak. The researchers who on May 23rd published their results and reported their mRNA lipid nanoparticle vaccine exceeded strong T cell. Remember that word, strong T cell, and antibody responses in female mice infected with the H5N1 virus. Now remember, I said T cell. If anybody knows Resident Evil, the big no virus in the whole thing was the T virus, and it was when they started messing around with the T cells and things like that was when they messed things up. Or did they mess things up? Depends on who you asking, who's left standing, if you know what I mean. So we're sitting here thinking here, this is all information coming from them. I'm only passing it on. I can give you my reaction. I can give you my thoughts on it. And they also said their vaccine produced an immune response in male ferrets and prevented death. I don't know. I think we need to call Alice up, get her ready to go. And by the way, Alice is the one that, kicked the bad guys. Well, are they bad guys? Yeah, they would be bad guys, yeah. Not the zombies, the ones who controlled the virus and whatnot. The Umbrella Corporation. We need to get Alice, get her ready to go. I'm just going to leave you guys at that. Are you ready for more mandates? For, again, something that makes your eyes water? You get a little sniffle and maybe a cough or two. That's the symptoms of the last guy that had the bird flu. With that, guys, I am going to leave you at that. God bless.